Вітаю усіх шанувальників волейболу. Сьогодні п'ятниця, 7 квітня, і ми з вами стаємо свідками волейбольного протистояння. І спостерігаємо за грою за 3 та 4 місце між командою Аланта з міста Дніпро та збірною України U-17. Ну а для вас цю гру коментуватиме Захарченко Даниїл. Сподіваюся, що ви, шановні глядачі та ваші близькі у безпеці, і ви з хорошим настроєм готові спостерігати за цим протистоянням.
Good day to everyone. Professional Volleyball League of Ukraine is back and we are coming up once more with Superliga DMART. This is the third game of the bronze final match, and today we probably gonna know the bronze and the gold medalist of this season of Superliga DMART, of course, in case Dobrody and Team Ukraine under 18 won't make some miracle after this pause of 1 week. So we're starting up this volleyball day with the third game of the bronze final match between Alanta and Team Ukraine under 18. Right now, Alanta is leading 2 games to 0 and need to do one more step to finish up this stage of Super League. Let's start with the squads of both teams. So nominally, Team Ukraine under 17 today is the guest, so let's start with their squad. Number 1, Victoria Peknich, number 5, Alexandra Molchanova, number 7, Margarita Heiko, number 8, Veronika Tvrda, number 9, Polina Gerasimchuk, number 10, Bogdana Gritsik, number 11, Daria Makarova, number 12, Kristina Starostenko, number 13, Valeria Kravchenko, number 14, Diana Pitikana, number 17, Kima Zharkova, number 21, Maria Drapak, number 22, Mariana Koskina, number 23, Anastasia Nedilko, and number 25, Yana Prokopova. And let's continue with the squad of Alanta, number 2, Lydia Luchko, number 3, Stanislav Parfenov, number 4, Alika Lutsenko, number 5, Katarina Sechenkova, number 6, Valeria Dorogan, number 7, Maria Lozinska, number 8, Alexandra Kolesnikova, number 9, Varvara Bukatselin, number 10, Maria Prochenko, number 11, Yulia Kaminska, number 12, Katerina Zanzilovska, number 13, Stefania Kulikova, number 15, Katerina Huzhova, and number 16, Victoria Gor. So as we already told, this is gonna be the third matchup of this bronze medal matches of Superliga DMART. Right now, in both matches, Alanta didn't struggle at all. Both games 3-0, and right now, Yulia Kaminska, who is on our screens, was a few seconds ago is the leader scorer of Alanta in this stage, and Margarita Heiko, the leader scorer of Team Ukraine under 17 for the whole season, strikes with more points in this bronze medal stage as well. So let's see. Both teams got around 1 week of preparation to coming up with their third matchup in this series, and let's see, maybe for Team Ukraine under 17 this 7 days was more than enough to change something in the game. Yeah, Volodymyr Podkopayev, the head coach of Team Ukraine under 17, told that probably the biggest thing for his team that they struggled with was this pressure of this stage. Of course, for all of them, this is the first playoff stage of Professional Volleyball League of Ukraine in their career, and with that, to have even that experience of this type of matches is pretty needed. But of course, they don't want to stop on this one and hope to show what they're capable of. Of course, for Gary Agazarov and his team, bronze medal match is probably not the one they wanted to play earlier on this season. They won Cup of League previously, the Cup of Ukraine, of course, and yeah, with that they wanted to play in the gold medal match, but they got seeded with Prometei after finishing second in the regular season of Superliga DMART, and with that couldn't do anything to the reigning champions and got into bronze medal match. So teams building up one opposite to another, and we're gonna start this game with the anthem of Ukraine. So with that, we go into the third match of bronze medal stage of Superliga DMART. Let's start with the officials of this match. So Volodymyr Paevsky is the first referee of this game from Kharkiv, and the second referee Vitaly Parshin from Rivne. So, as guests, Team Ukraine under-17 getting first on the court, Margarita Geyko, number 7, number 8, Вероніка Тверда, number 9, Поліна Герасимчук, number 10, Богдана Грицик, number 12, Крістіна Старостенко, number 13, Valeria Kravchenko, and two liberos of Team Ukraine under-17, number 21, Maria Drapak, and number 25, Yana Prokopo. The head coach of Team Ukraine under-17 is Volodymyr Podkopayev. And let's continue with squad of Alanta. Captain of the team Lydia Luchko with number 2 on her jersey, number 3. Станіслава Парфьонова, number 5. Катерина Січенкова, number 7. Марія Лозінська, number 10. Марія Проценко, number 11. Юлія Камінська, and the only libero of Alanta is Alika Lutsenko, number 4. And head coach of team from Dnipro is Гарій Єгіазаров. So, for whole of this season, teams played 5 matches. 2 of them was previously in this bronze medal stage matches. Both of them finished in 3 straight sets. And earlier on this season, 3 more games during the regular season of Superliga DMART. And actually one of the games was were pretty competitive, getting to the tiebreak. And yeah, Team Ukraine under 17 gets the first point. 2 sets to 3 they were defeated, but got this point and actually understanding that yeah, they can compete with Alanta. Вероніка Тверда starting with her serve, but this time ball went long, and with that service mistake on the start of the first set of match, Alanta and Team Ukraine under 17 Марія Лозінська gonna be the first server for Alanta this game. Маргарита Гейко from the backcourt getting in the block, and another point for Alanta. Лідія Лучко got her killing block, and with that second point for Alanta. In the start of the first set. Yeah, Марія Лозінська almost hits Вероніка Тверда in previous episode, but setter of Team Ukraine under 17 was able to evade this ball, and with that ball went out. So first point for Team Ukraine under 17. Great serve by Богдана Грицик. And Лідія Лучко running to the second zone, and in the back of setter got her chance. Went through the double block, and somehow ball gets through that. So third point for Alanta. Марія Проценко on service line. Грицик to receive the ball, and Маргарита Гейко on one blocker. But Станіслава Парфьонова stop the ball. One more chance for Team Ukraine under 17, and this time Богдана Грицик from the backside of the court gets second point for her team. Yeah, here's how players of the bench of Team Ukraine under 17 cheering for their teammates while they're serving. And mistake on the set for Вероніка Тверда. 4-2. Alanta gets another point. Yeah, the combination was right, but execution wasn't the best. That was chance to get a tie on the scoreboard, but after this mistake, 4-2, once more Alanta is leading by a margin of 2 points, and after this attack of Valeria Kravchenko, even a 3-point lead for Alanta, cause ball went out in the last episode. And Yulia Kaminska getting ready for another service this game. Libero to receive the ball, but no attack for Team Ukraine under 17, only free ball, and Katerina Sechenko on one blocker, but somehow Team Ukraine under 17 was able to get the defense in this touch, and Margarita Geyko, great one on the covering for Katerina Sechenkova, and she herself went with the spike in the previous episode. 6-2. Maria Drapak wasn't able to get the defense touch in the previous episode. Yes, slightly gets by the net and probably this change of direction didn't let Libero to get with the best touch in previous episode. Margarita Heiko to receive the ball, and one more chance for Katerina Sechenkova. 7-2. Pretty dominating start for Alanta in the third game. So Volodymyr Podkopayev decided to take his first timeout this game.
Ефективність нульова. Що то робити будемо? Скільки тобі ще казати? Я вже 3 рази сказав, що треба по-англійськи сказати, чи що? Або ще іншою мовою якось. Давайте забули все, що було до цього моменту.
Yes, so Volodymyr Podkopayev told that his team right now are playing with zero efficiency and yeah. Right now we understand that a lot of errors for his players, but he wants them to wake up. No really emotional timeout, just trying to waken up his players, and let's hope that Volodymyr Podkopayev found the right words to his team to start playing a bit better, and who knows, maybe finding the rhythm of the game gonna be the key for Team Ukraine under-17 to start building up, coming back in this set, and maybe even for something more. Katerina Sechenkova tip over the block. Tverda sets for Margarita Heiko. Great attack by 7th number. Another chance for Sechenkova, but this time ball went out. Katerina wasn't able to find the line. And 4-7. 4-7. Valeria Kravchenko serves once more. Great serve. And what attack for Alanta. That was the captain, Lydia Luchko, who was able to deal with the only blocker in the previous episode, that was Margarita Heiko. And after all, middle blocker of Alanta gets her chance on service, but fast set out for Team Ukraine under-17 from Heiko. And with that, 5th point for Team Ukraine under-17. Yeah, she smiles, looking in the direction of Volodymyr Podkopayev. Probably previously, before the game, she told to find more attack to the line and trying maybe to get block out or a touch off the line with that. And in previous episode of attack of Margarita Heiko, that was the key to get the point. Not really understandable how the ball gets into the ground on the side of the court of Team Ukraine under-17. Yeah, even after replay, not understandable how situation finished up this way. Probably Kristina Starostenko wanted to libero of the team Maria Drapa get this touch, and libero wasn't able to finish up with the best tempo to get this ball. Another one for Alanta, attack from the 4th zone by Katerina Sechenkova. As you can see, the replay of the previous episode gets through the gap between blockers. Bogdana Gritsek blocked, and this is 12-5. Strong start by Alanta, and I can say the same about Team Ukraine under-17. Volodymyr Podkopayev still waits with his second timeout. Not the best reception from Margarita Heiko, but Tverda was able to get the block touch, and in the finish of this episode, Katerina Sechenkova gets right into the net, so 6-12. And Kristina Starostenko gonna serve. Yeah. Starostenko is one of the leader of this team, but in the matches versus Alanta, she wasn't able to show the player of caliber she is. A lot of mistakes in the attack, a lot of serve mistakes like in previous episode, but serve mistakes were the struggle for a lot of players of Team Ukraine under 17 during this series. What a great touch of the corner of the first zone. No one of Team Ukraine under 17 were ready to get this ball in the defense, and Maria Protsenko over the block and right into the court. Vladimir Podkopayev gets his first substitution. This set, Alexandra Molchanova, setter of Team Ukraine under 18, gets from the bench right into the court. The score right now 14-6 in Alanta's favor. And Silchenkova to serve. Not the best touch by Margarita Geikon. This is an ace by Katerina Silchenkova, 15-6. 15-6, yeah. Not the best reception touch by 7th number of Team Ukraine under 17. Let's see who the next episode Silchenkova gonna aim to. This time Bogdana Gritsik decided to get her touch. Attack from the back line. Molchanova sets one more. This time Gritsik was the finisher of Team Ukraine under 17. Kaminska attacking, touching the block. Chance for Team Ukraine under 17. And let's see what the block touch on. Oh yeah, point for Team Ukraine under 17. Probably the middle blocker of Alanta. In this episode, that was Maria Lozinska was the player to touch this ball in the block. And Alexandra Molchanova coming on the court gets to a service line. Nice floater from her, attack from the middle. Lozinska tip over the block, and with that 16th point for Alanta. As we can see on the back of the screen, Volodymyr Podkopayev asked one more player come closer, and that's gonna be another substitution after this ace of Maria Lozinska, 17-7, and with that another change on the court. Number 22 is Maria Anakoskina to replace Valeria Kravchenko. So the change of the opposite player of Team Ukraine under 17, and after that Maria Lozinska get the ball out of the court. So after this serve mistake, Team Ukraine under 17 gonna get ball. Protsenko gets into the double block, but that touch was better for Alanta actually, cause ball went out, and with that 18-8. Yeah. Enormous gap between these teams on the scoreboard for now. 18-8 plus 10 for Alanta, and they need only 7 points to get victorious. First set, another one, not the highest set of Alexandra Molchanova to Polina Gerasimchuk, and after that 9th number of Team Ukraine 17 were blocked in previous episode. Lydia Luchko to get kill block in previous situation, 19-8, and Volodymyr Podkopayev gets another timeout.
І не добиваємо, тому що нема ширини, Ніка. А ти утримай ширину зараз.
So Volodymyr Podkopayev
Дивись, що
wanted
ти робиш. Вона вже була правіше від тебе. А ти
wanted
туди ще й
to
розвертаєшся.
get
Пішли.
better
Ми!
reception of his players and asks from the setter of his team that he want more wider sets to the corners, even though it's fourth zone or second zone, don't care, just trying to evade blockers of Alanta. Spike from the back line, great defense from Silchenkova, one more chance for Alanta, and Stanislava Parfenova setter herself gets this 20th point. And yeah, one more for Alanta. Great tip over the block from Parfenova and Protsenko on service line. Gritsik receiving the ball. Molchanova. The first attack of Maria Nakoskina and first point for Team Ukraine under 17 that this opposite player got. Well, right now, great efficiency, and let's see, maybe this is the substitution that Volodymyr Podkopayev was looking for. Geiko through the block, and the block touch. Break point for Team Ukraine under 17. 10-20. Still, Alanta got a double point of Team Ukraine under 17 for now. So, of course, talking about the comeback that might be for youngsters right now is probably only gossips. Nothing more, but still they need to find the chances. They need to get this confidence on the attack and on the receiving for the next sets. And actually, Hari Yazarov decided to take his substitution first of this set and game as well. This is number 12, Katerina Zenzilovska, to replace Katerina Silchenkova on the front side of the court. Actually, for this season, Zenzilovska is one of the best servers of Professional Volleyball League of Ukraine. Let's see what was the end of the last season. No, the last season, not the last place, sorry. So, video challenge. Want to check Volodymyr Podkopayev of previous episode. And yeah, the ball is clearly in, touching the line. And that means that point after previous episode and tip from Margarita Geiko gets right for Team Ukraine under 17. Another substitution. We see Varvara Bukatseli, the number 9, to replace Yulia Kaminska, number 11. And ace. Ace for Maria Nakoskina. Number 22 to serve once more. And yeah, we will need to repeat this serve because there were no whistle from Volodymyr Payevsky before. Nakoskina needs to hold her nerve. After all, and yet the second one weren't the best. Maybe this pause due to the referee get her a bit out of the rhythm. So 22-12, Alanta is leading by a margin of 10 points. After this attack, 9 is left. Margarita Geiko slamming it through the double block and get another point for her team. 13-22. And we're gonna get another substitution, number 11. Daria Makarova coming on the court, one of the leaders of Team Ukraine under 17 as well, but during this playoff stage she got injured. And probably Volodymyr Podkopayev on the end of this set want to look if 11th number is ready at all to play this game. Great defense by Team Ukraine under 17, but finally point for Alanta. Yeah, players of youngsters team showed that the will to win is there, but maybe even much than they needed. Trying to get to the ball both in the previous episode, that was Nakoskina as well as Alexander Molchanov, and after that ball went to the antenna. And after this one there was another episode, Bogdana Gritsik to get over the block and finding another point for Team Ukraine under 17. 14-23. Kristina Starostenko, another serve error by 12th number of Team Ukraine under 17. 24-14, and Katerina Zinzilovska gonna serve. Yulia Kaminska coming back on the court, and let's see how many set points Team Ukraine under 17 gonna be able to get rid of. Bogdana Gritsik into the block. Another chance for Team Ukraine under 17. Tip from Gerasimchuk. Protsenko through the block. 25-14. Alanta gets the first set of the third match of bronze medal stage, and they need 2 more sets to win this game to finish up the bronze medal series. So let's see in a few minutes how team gonna come back on the court on the second set of this match. So game between Alanta and Team Ukraine under 17 is continuing. Second set of their third match. First Alanta was victorious at 25-14. Pretty dominating score and the game as well. Let's see what gonna bring the second set. A bit of substitutions from Volodymyr Podkopayev. As we can see, Mariana Koskina and Alexandra Molchanova on the court from the start. They replaced Veronika Tverda and Valeria Kravchenko during the first set, and head coach of Team Ukraine under 17 led them to play more. After the first nice attack of Team Ukraine under 17, teams swapped with service mistakes. So right now, Polina Gerasimchuk gets to the back line and gonna get the first touch of the episode. And great attack from Yulia Kaminska from the fourth zone. So if we are talking about the point scorers of these games, Katerina Silchenkova as well as Maria Prosenko is the best on the court with 5 points for both of them. And Team Ukraine under 17, right now leader scorer is Margarita Heiko with 4 points on her own, all of them from the attacking chances. First point for Kristina Starostenko, who got tip over the block in the last episode, and with that Team Ukraine under 17 leading this game 3-2, but after this mistake from the service line by Maria Nakoskina, once more tie is on the scoreboard, 3-3. Yulia Kaminska on service line. Bogdana Gritsik gets first touch of Team Ukraine under 17, and once more Margarita Geiko gets a point for team. Attack from the fourth zone, deals with double block of Alanta. Geiko on service line, great reception by Kaminska, and what a nice spike from the fifth number of Alanta, Katerina Silchenkova. Yeah, a bit more competitive start of the second set if we are comparing with the previous one, where the first time out Volodymyr Podkopayev actually took, while the situation on the court was 7-2 in the lead of Alanta. Break point for team from Dnipro after this attack through the block by Katerina Silchenkova. Drapakons receiving the ball, but not the best touch. Great defense by Lydia Luchko after this attack of Margarita Heiko. Molchanova to Heiko once more, gets through the block, but chance for Alanta is there. Nakoskina risking, but defense of Alanta is working pretty well. No attack this time. Free ball for Alanta. Once more from the fourth zone, and finally Alanta gets their 6 points. Great defense by both teams, but in the end Alanta was a stronger one. Six to 4, and Luchko serving once more this game. Heiko from the back, and Maria Protsenko didn't get the right touch in the defense here. The ball seemed not that hard, but this aggressive approach of the tip from Margarita Geiko actually get point for her team. Starostenko was on the service, but fast side out from Alanta from the middle of the court. That was Maria Lazinska who attacked from the zone. And 7-5, Alanta is still in the lead by a margin of 2 points. Yeah, during this playoff stage, Volodymyr Podkopayev told a lot of his players is struggling with their health. Not only Daria Makarova, who right now is not participating in this game on the court. Yeah, earlier she got her chance, but probably if she isn't on the court right now, not feel in the best conditions that she is able to help her team, or maybe Volodymyr Podkopayev himself want Daria not to risk her health. But during this playoff as well, Margarita Heiko was injured after quarter-final stage, and not only her. Yeah, a lot of teams struggling in the end of the season. Of course, a lot of games in the Superliga Budapest Cup of the league as well, and of course we are understanding that preparation for all of the teams is not the same, and let's not forget about the mental health of player during the war on our territory.
Аліна,
Because
зі своїм
of
гравцем. Туди не встигла,
Russian
сюди не
attack
встигла.
is not
Три
the
рази на блок не
easiest way
встигаєш, так не може бути.
to play, but yeah,
Хто з нас лідер?
everyone
Ти чи лідер?
tries. Everyone
А
tries
хто має
to
взяти більшу частину? Ну, так а що ти на
get
бочку ставила,
their
бочка
best.
себе
So
боїться
Volodymyr
в дзеркалі
Podkopayev gets his first time out this
зразу.
set,
То, що приймати.
10-6.
Давай, візьми на себе і вперед. Давай,
Right
ти
now,
покажи.
Alanta is
Трохи
leading.
емоцій на майданці. Давай. Ми
Volodymyr Podkopayev want from his team more emotions taught to Libero that in case there are some struggling in the receiving, you are the leader of this component and you need to make progress to the ball and gets into direction of the ball. So, and with that, help your team. Margarita Gejko versus triple block, and right now Alanta will better. Камінська, Лазінська, and Проценко build the wall that Margarita Gejko wasn't able to get through. Анастасія Неділько to replace Поліна Герасимчук. So change of the middles in Team Ukraine under 17 squad. Nakoskina, pretty strong spike right into the block, and ball went out after all. 7-11. After this block out, 4-point lead for Alanta, and they gonna receive the serve of Богдана Грицик. Grycek almost an ace, but Alika Lutsenko were able to get the save of this ball. Gejko, pretty strong attack right into the line. Katerina Sichenko tried to cover the ball, but all this speed was not that easy, and ball touch through in this episode. So 8-11. And Богдана Грицик on service line. Parfionova to Prochenko into the block, and chance for Team Ukraine under 17 into the fourth zone where Margarita Gejko waited for the ball and hammering it through in the line direction. 9-11. Even though Prochenko didn't let so much of the line, that were enough for Margarita Gejko to get the point in previous episode, and in the last one Bogdana Grycik risked on service line, and risk didn't pay off because ball went out. But yeah, 3 points in a row for Team Ukraine under 17 previously, and that's good mark. In this game, Lazinska get first touch. Prochenko tip over the block. Another chance for Team Ukraine under 17. Bogdana Grycik this time was in the first zone, not the one you gonna be prepared to see. Outside hitter on the back side of the court, and maybe that was the case why she was mistaken in the previous episode. Great attack from the middle by Lydia Luchko, and 14-9. Not the best reception of Team Ukraine under 17. Finish with one more point for Alanta. Lazinska on service line. Margarita Gejko into the block, and chance for Alanta to attack. Great defense. Bogdana Grycik saved this ball. once more to Heiko. Aggressive tip. Another chance for Team Ukraine under 17 this time. Eighth is better for Margarita Heiko, but still defense of Alanta is stronger than the defense of Team Ukraine under 17, and that helped. Team from Dnipro gets another point. This game 15-9, 6-point lead already for Alanta, and after this great rally, Lazinska serves once more. Nedilko gets first touch. Koskina was first for Team Ukraine under 17 in the attack, and the last one were Margarita Heiko. Let's see this replay once again. Only one blocker on her, and she was able with that find 10th point for her team. Out. Kristina Starostenko wanted this first touch, get point for her team. And that break really needed for Team Ukraine under 17 to get chances in this set. But not the +4, but +6 for Alanta. Not the best reception. Chance for Alanta to get another point. Drapak in the defense. Heiko, aggressive tip. Silchenkova covered, and Kaminska hammering through the block. 17-10, 7-point lead for Alanta. Volodymyr Podkopayev, another timeout from him.
Ребята, ми трохи не допрацьовуємо самі. Особливо, коли ми граємо 2-3 транзишена. Останній транзишн ми взагалі кожен чекає, що хтось за нього буде працювати. Я що сказав, від України стало б 6.
Volodymyr Podkopayev feels that in this big rallies his team is not concentrated in the last episodes, and he felt that third transition and more in one rally is the time when his players start to hope that other teammate gonna cover the ball, and head coach of Team Ukraine under 17 of course understand and trying to get this to understanding of his player that this is not the way to play. Kristina Starostenko after timeout gets right into the block of Lydia Luchko. 18-10. Prochenko serves once more. Interesting approach to receive that ball. Nakoskina risks playing with only one blocker, but ball went long. 19-10. 6 more for Alanta is needed to get their second set of this match versus Team Ukraine under 17. Yeah, of course, we want to see more from youngsters. But as we can see right now, they are not prepared. Volodymyr Podkopayev asks to watch the replay of previous episode when Margarita Heiko was the one in the attack, tried to proceed with the from 4-4 approach in the attacking. 20-10 right now for Alanta, and let's see, yeah, small but still out. 20-10 and challenge of Volodymyr Podkopayev's team. First challenge is gone. He still gets another one. 20-10. Maria Prochenko serving once more. Bogdana Gricic receiving the ball. Attack from the fourth. Not the attack from the fourth, because that was the double touch. That Volodymyr Payevsky signalizes of 21-10. 4 more points. Alanta needs to close up the second set of the third match versus Team Ukraine under 17, Margarita Geyko blocked in this episode. Stanislava Parfenova get kill block in the last episode. 22 to 10. Yay, in the start and even in the middle of the set, that seemed that maybe in this set we're gonna see more competitive game, but still almost the same numbers on the scoreboard. And Bogdana Gritsik is replaced by Daria Makarova. Once more, Volodymyr Podkopayev wants to see what 11th number is capable of from the backside of the court. And yeah, fast back substitution. Bogdana Gritsik is coming once more on the court, and actually Harry Yazarov did some change up himself. Varvara Bukatseli coming on the court and replacing in this situation Maria Protsenko. Gritsik from the back line, strong, but defense of Alanta was ready for it, and in the end Yulia Kaminska got the ball under the block, and with that 23 to 11, Alanta is coming closer and closer to finish this game. Second set victorious. Another substitution, Katerina Zenzilovska replacing Katerina Silchenkova. Same is in the previous episode, touch of the net. Yeah, maybe if the score was closer, Harry Yazarov would get the challenge of episode, but still plus 12 were during this episode, and after this smart decision by experienced Alanta's captain Lydia Luchko became even 13 points lead for team from Dnipro, 24 to 11, and 13 set points for Alanta. Great defense, but Bukatseli wasn't ready to get attack in the last one. Bukatseli, another chance for her to touch the ball in the defense right now, and block out for Bogdana Gritsik. 24-point steal for Alanta, and 12 for now for Team Ukraine under 17. One set point is gone, but 12 more is on its way. Margarita Geyko serving, Bukatseli receiving the ball, pass to Katerina Zenzilovska. Zenzilovska wanted to attack once more, even third time during the play, and the defense struggled to get the ball over the net. 25 to 12. Second dominant set for Alanta, and right now Team Ukraine under 17 got no chance to be mistaken, or else it's gonna be the finish of this bronze medal stage of Superliga DMART. We got a 10-minute break, after which we're gonna come for the third set of this match, but during this we're gonna have talks to staff of Alanta as well as Team Ukraine under 17, so tune up.
Вітання всім, спілкуємося з помічником головного наставника команди Аланта Темом Дегтяренком. Пане Теме, ну що ж, третій матч, так він може сьогодні
Assistant coach of Alanta Artem Дегтяренко is next.
Що можете сказати, як
to microphone.
Саме в штабі тренерському про елементи, можливо, щось дається, а можливо, щось і ні.
Так, добрий вечір, добрий день всім.
Good
Та що можна
evening
сказати?
to
Все
everyone.
йде по плану.
Everything is in our hands as we planned.
Навіть, знаєте, бувають такі моменти, коли вони психологічно думають, та це остання гра.
Sometimes here this type of psychological moments that thinking of this one as a last game, but
Спочатку 3 або там 4 партії, як все буде, а далі вже відпочинок і кінець сезону.
but this game is
Пам'ятаю,
not
що ви зіграли перші
the
ігри
representing
першої
of,
частини квітня, і
this
ця
one.
невеличка пауза аж ніяк не збентежила дівчат, не збила їх там з ігрового тонусу.
Ні, взагалі. Абсолютно.
Так он закрутав.
Дякую.
Така запрошувала наставника команди Аланти.
Artem Degtyarenko is pretty pleased with everything he see on the court right now and can't add anything bad about his team. Just great in each element, great with motivation, great with concentration, even not looking how this sets went. For this team, they understand that they need to be precise and not let the opponent's team to get in the rhythm of the game. And right now, Volodymyr Podkopayev coming to have talks about this one. Probably gonna have more thoughts to share. And let's wait for his commentary about
Також
this game.
спілкуємося з наставником збірної
So, head
U-17
coach of
Володимиром
Team
Подкопаєвим.
Ukraine
Пане
Under
Володимире,
17
ну що ж,
Володимир
третій матч,
Подкопаєв.
боротьба за бронзові медалі. Як ми пам'ятаємо, наразі 0-2 у серії, не на користь ваших дівчат. Третя гра. Так, в принципі, також сценарій не надто вдалий, але що можете додати з фотогенського боку? Можливо, що здається, а що більше і мірі все
Ну,
ж таки ні?
по-перше, волейбол це складна гра.
First of all, volleyball is not the
Ніхто
easy,
не може вгадати, що може бути на слідчому
not the
році.
easy game.
Тому будемо
No one know what gonna be in the next play. Maybe we gonna see each other more in the commentary. So
Все ще попереду.
yeah,
все
two
можливо.
times
Неможливо,
0-3,
нема нічого.
but
Після другої гри у вас була невеличка пауза.
let's see,
в
everything
іграх,
is
і
possible.
якраз таки ви проводили більш інтенсивніше тренування, чи можливо дали трішки більше відпочити дівчатам?
Ні, ми в звичайному режимі працювали.
During this
Ми
1
маємо
week
декілька
preparation
гравців з
for these
мікротравмами,
games,
які,
yeah, a few
бажано
games
було б не
was
усугубити, бачите,
with
навіть на скамійці. На
small
скамійці є хтось,
injuries.
але,
We prepared in casual way, not something more
І я не бачу необхідності
aggressive or
дати їм вийти на
this type
майданчик
of
для того,
approach.
щоб усугубити цю травму.
I'm trying to
Тому будемо
not
намагатися тими гравцями, що є зараз
get
майданчик,
the
робити
players on the court
трохи
that
інші, ніж були
not
перші два
in the
сети.
best health,
Там побачимо.
and gonna try to get the result with the players that is healthy right now, and let's see what's gonna be next. So we have around 1 minute until we gonna come back with the third set of the game between Alanta and Team Ukraine under 17. Once more we are in Chernivtsi region on Arena PVLU, and only one set needed in this series, this game, for Alanta to be victorious one. Artem Dukhterenko, assistant coach of Alanta, is pretty pleased with everything he sees on the court, happy with all of his players right now. And Volodymyr Podkopayev told that his team is struggling a little. Few players is injured and he don't want them to participate, to get even worse with the conditions, and gonna play with all of the players that are healthy, and hope of course that they gonna be able to get first victorious set, and with that even more. And he told that volleyball it's not the easy game, and everything can be happened there. So we can see Anastasia Nedelko starting for Team Ukraine under 17. Let's see who she replaced. Margarita Geiko as well on the court, as well as Maria Nakoskina, Gritsik, Molchanova, and Kristina Starostenko. So Anastasia Nedelko replaced Polina Gerasimchuk. Ball went during this rally into the face of Margarita Geiko. Not the best thing to happen, of course. Parfenova, yeah, that was mistake by setter of Alanta, 1-1, and this is the first point for Team Ukraine under 17. In the third set, Maria Nakoskina got a pretty aggressive serve, but a lot of mistakes as well on this component. This time she decided not to go for a maximum power, and great attack from the back line by Bogdana Gritsik. Let's see this moment once more. Pipe, only one blocker for Lydia Luchko. And second point for Team Ukraine under 17. Once more, Maria Nakoskina was on serving line, but this time ball went out, and 2 points all. In this game, Alanta is serving and ball is in hands of Maria Protsenko. Chance for Lydia Luchko to attack with the first touch, and she was able to get another point for Alanta. 3-2. Team from Dnipro is leading. Protsenko serving. Gritsik, not the best touch. Once more, Lydia Luchko with the first touch. Another point for Alanta. 4-2. Dana Gritsik twice were mistaken in this episode, and Volodymyr Podkopayev wants Maria Drapak to get this reception, and Bogdana Gritsik just were out of the reception of her team in previous episode. Margarita Geiko on serving line. Maria Protsenko get right into the net in previous episode, and with that, Team Ukraine under 17 got their third point. Another service mistake. This time by the leader scorer of Team Ukraine under 17, Margarita Geiko. After 2 sets, got 9 points, as well as Katerina Sechenkova. Both outside hitters, and actually by the start of this set, Lydia Luchko, captain of Alanta, got few more points, and after all gets 9 herself as well. Kristina Starostenko tried to get tip over the block and right into the line, but was not accurate enough to get point for her team. 6-3. Yulia Kaminska serving once more. Geiko receiving the ball. Gritsik, but Alika Lutsenko were in right place to defend this ball. Molchanova and wrong tempo of Kristina Starostenko and Alexandra Molchanova. In this one, setter apologizing to her middle, but we can see how Kristina Starostenko is upset in this game.
Ну, якщо ви граєте на сайдауті, то транзишн полюбе отак. Полюбе отак. Не придумуйте нічого. Що ви робите? Я кажу, творіть, а ви витворяєте. Що ви? Спокійніше. І ми тут не забиваємо, на краю. Ми нічого не забиваємо всередині сітки. Нас не вистачає всередині сітки, дай пальчик. Ми!
So, Volodymyr Podkopayev want to get her team more wise, probably gonna tell this way. He wants his team not to do useless thing for team, not trying to get something complicated or overcomplicate thing. Maybe better gonna be this way. Another block for Lydia Luchko. Already thought this game and she became leader scorer. After this point, 10 on her own, 7 via attacks and 3 more via kill blocks. Bogdana Gritsik this time gets through the block, but Alanta with her defense and Katerina Sechenkova finding gap between blockers and another point for Alanta as well. Nine to 3, Yulia Kaminska on service line once more. And this is an ace by 11th number of Alanta, 10-3. And let's see when Gary Yazarov gonna decide to let his bench players to go on the court. Earlier on, around 20th point, two players, Varvara Bukatseli and Katerina Zizlovska, got their chances. Molchanova attacking, and only free ball after this touch of Parfyonova. Yeah, but still, Team Ukraine under 17 is struggling to build their own attack, and once more chance for Alanta, and finally path to Lydia Luchko, and captain of Alanta did everything right. 11-3 and 11 for Lydia Luchko. Molchanova to Bogdana Gritsik, and finally we got side out of Yulia Kaminska from the serving line. 4-11, Bogdana Gritsik via the block out gets for first point in the third set for Team Ukraine under 17. And Kristina Starostenko serving. Tip over the block from Sechenkova. Pretty fast set to Margarita Geiko, even maybe faster than 7th number of Team Ukraine under 17 was ready for. Yeah, ball already getting down when Margarita touched it, but anyway, that was enough for her and her team to get point. And one more, Katerina Sechenkova mistakes on the front court. 6-11, few points in a row for Team Ukraine under 17, and this is really needed for them to get back into the game. Sechenkova through the block, chance for Team Ukraine under 17 once more. attack from the backside of the court via pipe. Margarita Geico slams the ball pretty strong, but this time not efficient for her team. 12-6 after this attack to the out of the leader scorer of Team Ukraine under 17. Lydia Luchko coming on the service and got her first ace this game. Yes, that was only the component she wasn't able to get point with. And after this, not the best touch in the reception. Of Margarita Geico. She got her first ace this game. Parfionova to Silchenkova and another one for Alanta. One more break point. And once more, Team Ukraine under 17 is lacking in the attack. And defense is not good enough to cover the ball. Molchanova into fourth zone. Gritsik, but Protsenko somehow gets a defensive touch and even attack by Alanta. Bogdana Gritsik attacks once more, but not the proper touch. Ball went so far away of the side of the court of Alanta. 15-6, and Daria Makarova replacing Bogdana Gritsik for the first time in this game, actually, on the front side of the court. And let's see, is she able to play this game on her maximum power? Once more, Lydia Luchko gets another ace. This time not the best touch in the reception, and a mistake of Maria Drapak. 16-6. This time Libero get her chance. Attack from Geico, but another mistake from Team Ukraine under 17, and 17-6. 11-point lead for Team Ukraine under 17. So Team Ukraine under 17 gets video challenge of the previous episode. Volodymyr Podkopayev would like to check if maybe that were in, but probably only as a pause. Head coach of Team Ukraine under 17 got this challenge. And yeah, we got substitution from Hari Yazarov as well. Katerina Zelovska to replace Katerina Silchenkova once more this game. Luchko, another great serve by her, and once more not the best touch in the reception. Block gets this touch, but after this one, Alexandra Molchanova gets right into the net, and 18-6. 18-6, yes, we can see one more substitution on the court. Bogdana Gritsik gets back into the court, and Daria Makarova going on the bench once more. Geico, great covering of the ball, and gonna attack herself. No, decided just to get a free ball. Lazinska, her tip over the block, didn't work. Block by Alanta, and Parfionova as well as Lazinska gets this point for her team, and actually that was middle blocker who stopped the attack of Bogdana Gritsik in previous episode. 19-6. And probably last time out of this match by Volodymyr
Але
Podkopayev.
чомусь сподіваєтесь, що хтось за вас це зробить. Андрій, ну нащо ти тоді пішла туди в страховку? Нащо? Нащо, якщо ти нічого не робиш? Якщо б ти стояла в 6-й зоні, він точно так би впав цей м'яч. Ну, якщо ти туди пішла, ти замітувала бурну діяльність і нічого не робиш. Що, наша мені така праця? Давай відпрацьовуй м'ячик, кожен м'ячик. Ми!
So Volodymyr Podkopaev want to see hard working of his team, not just imitating their play in the defense and in other components as well. He wants to see how his team gonna play until the end, even though not looking what score is, just point after point, but these words didn't help his team. Bogdan Gritsik were blocked. And that was Stanislav Parfionova 1-1 to cover this attack. 22-6. 5 more points for Alanta is needed to finish this one. Even for after this touch of the net by Alexandra Molchanova, Volodymyr Podkopaev wants to check if there actually Molchanova touched that net, but yeah, with her left hand. She were touching this one, yeah, once more this is that moment, probably just like a pause and chance to give few more tips to his players about this game. We're gonna have another substitution. Anastasia Nedilko gets off the court and Polina Gerasimchuk coming on the court, and setter substitution for Alanta as well. Katerina Guzhva replacing Stanislava Parfionova. 21-6, and actually first time for setter with 15th number on her jersey to get on the court this game. 21-6. Lydia Luchko still serves and not mistakes at all. Bogdana Gritsik, what a touch by Maria Prochenko, only free ball, but great defense from Alanta. Gerasimchuk. Guzhva serving to Zenzelovska, touch of the block and the net as well. Kaminska from the back side of the court, but into the out. 7-21. Yeah, with the error of Alanta, finally Team Ukraine under 17 got their side out point. Alexandra Molchanova serving this game. Kaminska, not the best touch, and another one for Team Ukraine under 17. Polina Gerasimchuk was the quickest over the net and get another point for her team via the attack. With the first touch, 8-21, and Molchanova preparing to service once more. This time Lutsenko get her touch, but not the best, and once more free ball only. Attack to the line direction by Bogdana Gritsik, but yeah, that was an error. Ball went out and Katerina Guzhva gonna serve. 22-8. Alanta needs 3 more points to close up this bronze medal series. Great tip by Polina Gerasimchuk. 9th point for Team Ukraine under 17. Let's see this moment once more. Tipping through the block. Yeah, Kaminska tried to save this ball, but wasn't able. Sorry, not Kaminska, but Prochenko. And after all, Prochenko get her chance in the attack, went through the line and not block, or Molchanova was able to get the cover of this attack. Katerina Zenzelovska on service line. Bogdana Gritsik get the first touch. Gerasimchuk, but Alika Lutsenko right in this spot. Zenzelovska from the back line couldn't get the ball over the net. 10-23, and we got another substitution. Number 6 is Valeria Dorogan to replace Yulia Kaminska. Поліна Герасимчук to serve. Гужва to Maria Lozinska. Great attack from Heiko, but defense of Alanta is working pretty well, but attack once more struggling. Finally, block for Team Ukraine under 17. Kristina Starostenko as well as Maria Nakoskina were ready to close this chance for Valeria Dorogань. Guzhva picking that ball. Great touch. Protsenko just over the net. Molchanova to Nakoskina and another point. 12 to 23. Finally, Team Ukraine under 17 starting up to pick up points, but this is already too late. Probably already too late. 23 to 12. There is almost no chance to save this set. Was the touch of the block? No, so referee's call is the ball went out, and Ariel Khazarov didn't want to check the previous episode and the call of Volodymyr Payevsky via the video challenge. 13 to 23. Guzhva to second zone this time, but defense of Team Ukraine under 17 covering the ball. Another chance for Maria Nakoskina. Once more, great defense. But finally, the blocking of Alanta getting that point. And that was Maria Lozinska with Maria Protsenko that built the wall for Margarita Heiko in previous episode. And actually, 7th number of Alanta gets this point for her team. 11. Alanta, Molchanova. Error in the set, and Alanta is the bronze medalist of Superliga DMART. 3 games in a row, 3 dominant games, I would say, even actually. And they're the 3rd team of this year Professional Volleyball League of Ukraine season 2022-2023. And Katerina Sechenkova is the most valuable player of today's match. I would probably give this one to Lydia Luchko, but she got her nominance not long time ago, and that's probably the case why Sechenkova got this time this trophy. So she had 11 points this game, 8 via attack, 2 via aces, and once more via block. For both of these teams, season is over. Alanta gets their bronze medals, and Team Ukraine under 17 in their first year in the highest level of Professional Volleyball League finish 4th. So with that, the bronze medal stage is over. In few minutes we're gonna have some talks to the players of Alanta as well as Team Ukraine under 17. And today, the 7th past meridian, the 7th of April, gonna be the 3rd match of the finals between Dobrody and Prometey. Prometey is leading 2 games to 0 and get their chances to finish this series in 3 games as well.
Аланти Катериною Сільченковою. Вітаю вас з
Катерина
перемогою,
Сільченкова,
з
most valuable
бронзовими
player
нагородами.
of
Ви безпосередньо
this
взяли
game,
участь у
Катерина
історичному досягненні
Сільченкова.
Аланти,
Right now, next to
коли
microphone.
команда вперше здобула медалі чемпіонату України. Ваші враження, ваші емоції?
Я дуже рада. Ми до цього
I feel
прагнули. Вже ж у нас
myself
була
very
ціль
happy.
перше місце.
Of
Але
course,
я
we
вважаю,
wanted
що
to
ми непогано
get,
грали. Може, десь трішки не
into
пощастило,
the
але всі
first
дівчата молодці.
places,
Всі дуже
but
добре
still
працювали.
maybe luck
Тренерський
wasn't
штаб,
on
всі
our
були
side.
єдиною командою,
All of
сім'єю.
us were
Дівчата молодці. Я рада, що у нас такий
worked
результат.
pretty hard.
Що взагалі можете сказати про
Players,
сьогоднішню гру?
staff,
Чи все вдалося?
everyone of us.
Вважаю, що так.
I
Дівчата
feel
були
that
концентровані
everything
на 100%,
today were pretty well.
налаштовувалися
The game
грати
were perfect
емоційно,
from
без
us. We
помилок
tried
та,
to
по-перше,
play
отримувати
emotional,
кайф від
try
цієї
to
гри.
play
Не
with
переживали,
some
що була
motivation
така невеличка
and
пауза між
try to
першими
get
двома
the
матчами і
joy
третім? Чи
via
не
this
збила
game.
це такий переможний ритм, настрій?
Ні, взагалі, в нас був час
This
підготуватися,
break
десь якісь
of
помилки
week wasn't
підправити, тому
hard for
Я
us
ще раз вітаю
at
вас з
all.
нагородами.
We got
Дуже
our
дякую.
chance for preparation and we see the emotional finish for this one.
Спілкуємося з центральною блокуючою команди збірної України Ю-17. Перед вами Поліна Герасимчук.
Middle blocker
Поліна,
of
як вам
Team Ukraine
сьогоднішня гра?
under 17 Поліна.
Ну, ми
Герасимчук is
старалися,
next
було
microphone.
багато своїх помилок,
We tried
але суперник
a
був
lot
дуже
of
опитний, він тягнув всі
unforced
наші
errors from
вкати,
us.
скидки. Ми намагалися,
Our
старалися,
opponent's
але
team is pretty
багато своїх помилок.
experienced,
На жаль,
but
для вас за
and
три
that
матчі
was
ви
the
не змогли
case
досягти
why
позначки
they
хоча б 20 очок. Як думаєте, чому так сталося?
get
Чому не вистачило?
everything
Я
in
думаю,
the
що ми
defense on
багато
the blocking as
втрачаємо
well. I
м'ячей,
feel
ну,
that
наприклад, на
we
прийомі,
got
там,
a
на
lot
майстрі
of
подають,
unforced errors
а далі не
and
можемо наздогнати, бо
after
то
all
наша
we
подача то не
couldn't
летить,
get
то атака в блок.
to our
Взагалі, підводячи
opponents.
підсумки,
And that,
яким сезон,
that's why
яким
we
цей
wasn't
сезон був
able
для
to
вашої
get
команди?
20
Ну, я рахую, що
points
на початку
mark
ми,
in
у нас був
all of
великий
these three
мандраж,
games.
що ми в Суперлізі.
In the
Перша
start
наша, як
of
ми
this season,
зібралася
that
збірна,
was
перший наш сезон, але трохи ми потім
pretty tough for us,
розворушилися,
a
виграли
lot of pressure,
Алту,
and with
там,
that we
Галичанку, і
were able
ми вдало
later on
виконали
during
всі
the
задачі на
season
сезон. Четверте
to
місце.
get
Дякую вам за коментар і вітаю з
with
закінченням
our
сезону. Дякую.
first victories with opponents like Balta, Galichanka, and get our destination, the fourth place of Professional Volleyball League of Ukraine, and with that the bronze medal match of Superliga DMART is gone. Alanta gets once more congratulations with their bronze medals, and in 1.5 hours we're gonna come back and tune up on the third final match.